guys? This is Nina back again. Like, share, and subscribe. Tonight we have breaking news. This story has elevated to a point where this is completely out of control. Now, look, let me just back up. Alright, so Jaguar Wright and Tasha K. Tasha K being the face of Unwind with Tasha K. They have been going back and forth now for several months. And now Jaguar Wright, after having to be the central content of the trilogy of surviving Jaguar Wright, you know, she did ask for the channel pages to be taken down. They were not taken down. And now she has called CPS on Tasha K. Now, I'm just going to come out and say I just think this whole thing has not only deprecated black women holistically. I do feel that this biographical, um, you know, thing that Tasha K has been serving as vendetta on with Jaguar Wright, I do feel like the story itself was unnecessary. I do feel that Jaguar Wright should have just been allowed to speak her truths a few months ago after she spoke to Storm Monroe, and then after she did the interview with Tasha K. However, this has just been spiraling and spiraling and becoming more and more aggressive. Now, I'm just going to move forward and say this. I wish this story would kind of wrap itself up. I feel that every little thing that could have been dragged or milked out of this with Tasha K and Jaguar Wright has already been done. Tasha K then sat up here and did a full thesis / synopsis on Jaguar Wright's entire story. Jaguar Wright, you guys know, was very huge or growing very huge about 20 years ago in the music industry. And however, after witnessing and being a part of so many things that happened, she decided to pull back, etc., etc. And I'm not saying that her whole story is true. I'm not picking sides. I'm not going to sit here and say that Jaguar Wright told the whole truth. I'm not going to say that there is not something going on with her that needs to be mentally addressed, perhaps with counseling. However, I do feel like this has gotten so ugly, so deprecational, so beneath both of them. Beneath both of them. To go back and forth. You're trying to dig up little bits here and there. You're trying to, belittle people. And I'm just going to say it, this is just going too far. This is going way too far. Tasha K has a huge platform. She has a huge voice. She has a huge following. I do not believe, in my own opinion, that if my own platform was at this level, that I would waste so much time on this story. Which furthermore inflamed Jaguar Wright, just to make this long story short, causing her to call CPS. Now, this is the issue I have with that. Unless Jaguar Wright physically witnessed something that happened for herself, I do not believe that this move was static to what you need to actually use CPS for. I believe that this was a very low ball move. Tasha K did come out and say that she was unbothered by it, which is fine. But literally, I think that this smackdown between these two are really starting to go too far. When you're involving children into this mess, children that have absolutely nothing to do with this mess, I feel like you're starting to elevate the situation to a point where, things can get out of pocket. People can get triggered. People can feel triggered. The child could be bullied. The child could be going through different things inside, listening to or hearing different things going on with the situation. I do feel that these two women have a beef at this point. I do not think that can be repaired. I do believe that this beef went too far. I do believe that this situation has been dragged out too far. However, neither one of them have clean hands. But to sit up here and now just weaponize CPS when there literally could be children right now being trafficked, abused, harmed, hurt, missing, kidnapped, etc. I do not feel that if she actually did call CPS, which Jaguar Wright is saying that she did on her channel, you guys can go to her channel and view it. The video is currently up. If she actually did that, I believe that you just cannot weaponize that service. That service is for, you know, seeing or hearing or witnessing things of abuse. It should not just be used because you're mad at someone. And then to publicize that you did say it, you only gave Tasha K more of a trigger to come back after you. I do not think that this will be the end of the story. I think that both of them are retaliating against each other. And I think that this is being drawn out too far. We as black women have already been put at the bottom of the pole. And to see a woman that was successful or becoming successful and sharing her story, and then seeing a woman that came up sharing her story and using her personality to become bigger, to see both of them bump heads like this is totally heartbreaking and totally sad to watch. I feel like I'm watching a dual train wreck happen in unison, and it is sad. At this point, this is my opinion. I believe both of them should just leave each other alone and stop speaking on each other. I believe that they just both need to back down and just be neutral and just be like, you know what it is. I don't like you, you don't like me, etc., etc. Now, Tasha K, as an interviewer, she should be more well versed in knowing that, putting people's business out there or not being happy with who you interviewed, attacking them later, I just think she should have just left us alone. But again, she had just had to get in front of Storm Monroe and, get her bits out of the situation. When honestly, I think she should have just backed off and left it. So tell me what you guys think. Is this getting out of control? Should CPS even been called in a situation? Has this escalated too far? Has this become too much for both women? Are we degrading ourselves as women just poking at each other in this manner? Tell me what you guys think. I'm going to do an update video as more information come out, because I do feel that, I just feel like, I don't know, this story is just not sitting well with me. I'm just going to say it. We have two beautiful black women just going back and forth, tearing each other down, when we don't need no more of this type of situation going on right now in our community to start this new year of 2021. Subscribe again. Be safe. Tell me what you think. Are they both wrong? Should they both just stay away from each other? I would love to hear your opinion, and please subscribe. This channel is growing and I love you guys. Thank you so much. Until next time, be safe. Have a good night.